what's up, guys? Beeler here again, and today I'm just gonna go over the watch list review. Trying to bring the review videos back. A lot of people have been asking for them, so thought I'd start it off today on a Monday. So just gonna go over the five we did today, which was Apple, Facebook, Microsoft, BA, and beyond. And these do not include any of the cheap contract plays you'll see me call out, or any of the other side plays you'll see me call out in my Bueller's Buys channel. This is just from the daily watch list, just a good little review because I want to get people in the routine. Practicing the routine will get your mindset straight too. You'll be making a list, trading the list, trying to execute in the list, getting more confident using your own list and your own analysis, and then later in the day, whether you won or lost, it's still good to review. And so it's just good to go back through and just go through this how I'm about to, and just get it going through your head, and it's just really good for you. But here on Apple, and I only have the lines marked from the list. I haven't changed anything. I might have drawn a couple little lines here for my own sake, but here on the initial breakout, and this goes back to that video I was telling you guys about on the premium access. You premium access guys, candle control. You know the buyers have control, so you're not looking to short, you're looking to long. So even if you don't trade the first 5 to 10 minutes, you still want to wait and get good confirmation. So you had good rising buyer volume with momentum picking up, and you had another chance right here as well. So you actually had two chances this morning to play Apple on a day trade, quick scalp. I would just say these are scalps, but that would have been really good percentage plays right there. Not being greedy definitely kept you on the winning side of it, considering Apple just fell the rest of the day, but it's still in a bullish zone even as we speak right now with 10 minutes left in the market, because it pushed up with this candle control. This amount of buyers never got retaken, so we're still in a good buyer zone. So you never know, buy the dip might happen here and Apple might be green tomorrow. So just good to keep that. And I only drew this line here because I was trying to see if I could get some MACD divergence. You can't see it that well, but I have MACD crossing from here, and then it picks up over here, and I was seeing if it was divergence, but it wasn't. They ended up matching up. So actually, let me move that down here so you can see exactly what I mean. So right here, as you can see, MACD crossed. I was seeing this angle, and I was saying, is this just another lower high, or is it going to reverse trend? It broke down, as you can see here, but beforehand I didn't know that. But I also had rising buyer volume in separate locations. But MACD crossed here and continued up, and finally gave out gas here. So that would have been a good little buy the dip moment that I was looking at. I didn't play it, but I was looking at it. It was a good little spot. That might have been a really good spot to buy, as well as right here for a good buy the dip for a swing, if you're looking at that. The next one was Facebook. Again, just looking at the levels that I marked from this morning on the stream. If you want to do that, you can go back and look in the playlist, but there'll be a stream there. The pre-market stream, that is. So here on Facebook, we said above 254.50, which we did get above it, but you never had confirmation. This is lunchtime, so you're not going to want to be trading this, considering all the boring candles right here anyway. So you wouldn't even have gotten all the way to that. So Facebook looked like a good one to stay away from. I think we said bullish continuation on Apple, which that did. Facebook, it didn't really. It came up, but it came back down, so it's still in the pre-market range. So considering it really hasn't done a whole lot today, 0.50%. So not a whole lot's been done today with Facebook. Microsoft, we said bullish continuation. We said a slight falling wedge on the 1 hour on BA, priced towards the bottom of the squeeze right now. And then we were saying that it was going to most likely go down first before it ever tried to pick back up. And then on Beyond, I think I was just saying there was a squeeze on both sides of it. So Facebook didn't do what we planned for on the pre-market stream or the premium access stream, but that's why we planned for both sides. Don't get biased. So Facebook didn't really give us any good plays. You could have maybe shorted this if you wanted to, not other than looking at it. Could have shorted it to our target level. That would have been the perfect play right there, but if you just wanted to stay away from it after thinking more bullish than bearish, then that's perfectly fine too. Let's go look at Microsoft. So here on Microsoft, we had a pretty bullish day. We were wanting to see bullish continuation, considering we had seen the TikTok news this weekend, which is why I was bullish on Facebook, and then I was bullish on Apple because of just continuation. I'm just super bullish on Apple right now. I don't see a reason for it to stop or to come down. So here on Microsoft, We were betting for the bullish continuation, and we got a good candle control here. Again, going to that video with the premium guys, you see the buyers have this control. So you know the buyers have this zone. Now you're looking to long it from a support, from a new break with volume. And so that's what we're going to zoom in on here. So you had a good support catch, which this was the only support catch on that line again. So that was a good 80% entry. That did give you a good Iron Hands video off my channel example. You had no reason to exit if you got into a good contract with the day trade. I think I saw a few of you guys play this today. Good job for you. I saw a lot of people play Microsoft and Apple. So I'm really glad you guys are taking the step to trade not more dangerous stocks, just more aggressive ones. Because if you trade, BAC your whole time, you'll be just used to that kind of thing. But if you get into these stocks, you'll be used to a variety of, different feels on stocks and how they move in their options chains and all that. So I definitely want you guys to practice that more if you can. Take that leap. Microsoft's still in an uptrend as we speak, so if you got into a day trade on this one, congrats. You definitely saw the buyer control. You saw them stay in the zone. You saw the wick go below your support, never caught, rising volume, and uptrend maintained the whole way. You had more than 2 points, so you could draw your trend line. And actually hit our target. This was our break above. This was our target, and then we had this out here as a... Oh, I think I just set that there. This is from Fibonacci, so this isn't even from that. But I did draw this line, so you had a good target there, which you could start seeing how it, behaved around that line. And you had rising volume both there and here, both times it touched that level. So, buyers are a little more interested than the sellers, as well as right here, just in today, just a good note. Even if you don't take any of this as trading analysis, it's still good to look at this from a, charting point of view, see what's actually, what is the chart actually telling you. And you had a wick go down here, so you know that there's a good pickup coming. So let's go check out BA, which I'll show you the list one more time. Market closes in 4 minutes, but I turned off the PTSD alarm, so we'll be good. We won't have to hear the closing bell. So on BA, I said slight falling wedge on the 1 hour, price towards bottom of squeeze right now. So that indicates to me that, which is this purple line, I can back it out. That indicates to me that not only do I need to remember this is a strong support, that I shouldn't try to short under it. So there was 2 very good notes on this today. With all the levels given from pre-market, this was a good chance to short to about right here. So you could have taken that seller control, but that falling wedge that you see me type about on the hourly, price caught support there. And even on the hourly, you have rising volume. So that's very bullish. That is very bullish. Let's go to the 5 minute. Rising volume from the support. And then another rising volume from the support to about right here. So you had strong volume confirmation just from here on a very big time frame pattern. So if you saw that support catch on the hour or the 4 hour, you know that you can rely on it a lot more. And look at the reaction. Look at the behavior of the stock after that hit that support. It just pushed up continuously. It didn't slow down till damn near lunchtime, and it still made a higher low. So stopped here, moved up, made its high. You draw that. You got your higher low. And now you're just pushing in between because it's the boring part of the day. So Boeing's just going to chill till close, it looks like. But tomorrow, this will definitely be on my watch again because a good retest back down to here is very likely a second test. You'll probably even see another rise the day after that and another retest because stocks moves in 3 and 5s. So good little notes on there. Again, just watching volume. You don't see a single indicator on my screen besides MACD. And I don't even really talk about MACD a whole lot. It's just a good little side confirmation. Sometimes I'll throw on middle VWAP, but it's good to just focus on your price action. Because then you know that you're, basing it off just pure price action. Again, talking about candle control, the amount of buyers that came through, if you look at the volume. Now, yes, you could say there were buyers and sellers in this as well, but you got to remember there was a lot more volume in this first candle, so you got to remember who's in control. The buyers had control. We're in a zone up, so the new zone is from here on, which I was talking about this with the premium guys the other day, but this is now the zone you're looking to break because that's where they stopped pushing. Now, they never really the sellers never came back and took control because they came here and caught the pre-market, which this isn't even the true pre-market low, but it is a good pre-market level. Actually, yes, it is. Yeah, this is the pre-market low. So the wick came down and touched that. So that's a good indication that buyers are going to have a good chance of taking it back up from here if they so want to. and you had rising volume, purple line, seller reaction, purple line, rising volume, and then they finally took that zone, and look what you have as you finally took that zone, rising volume, which this isn't even the straightest line. And it still isn't the straightest line. All right, about right there. But it took that line finally with rising volume. Every time it went up to it, rising volume. Went above it, rising volume. So you always want to just go back and look at that little review. And I think going through this routine of reviewing and, you know, making your own list and just going through it all, I think that'll really help you grow as a trader. Plus, if you want to be a good day trader, you're going to have to look at this kind of stuff without having emotion. You're going to have these pullbacks. These pullbacks are called secondary trends. They're very normal. You have your primary trend, secondary trend. The secondary trend, it has to be made for the primary trend to even exist. So just remember that. But I think that's all I'm going to do. If you want more of these review videos, please let me know in the chat or drop a like on this video. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you.